Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I am playing around with Paper House Productions' Explore Your World collection and also some travel themed stickers. Now, as you guys know, I love scrapbooking airplanes. Has to do with my husband's job. Now, I am super excited about this collection in particular. Some of these tags with airport codes have BWI on them, and BWI was our airport when we lived in Maryland, and when we fly back home over there, then that's the airport we use. So I was super stoked. I had to use this paper. Now on the back of that kind of like airport code tag paper or some airplane paper, and you guys know I love me some airplane paper. What I decided to do was take two of these sheets and cut them basically in half. I didn't want the sunglasses on this particular layout, which was on the bottom half of this kind of black map paper, and that was just because it wasn't really sunny. So what I'm doing here is I'm trimming off on both sides of this airport code tag paper that I did, and that's because I want it to still be even. So if you look at the paper now, you can see like the pieces are cut off evenly. I'm using a distressor just to distress them up a little bit. I'm not exactly sure why. I'm kind of on a little distressed edge kick. Just gives it a little bit of different dimension to the paper, something a little bit different than inking the edges or outlining, which I also go through phases of. And I'm totally cool with this, getting kind of messy and like ripping into it a little bit more on some places, a little bit less on others. Like I said, totally cool. Look at those airplanes. Oh, I love me some airplane paper. Anytime I can go out and I can find a new airplane paper that I don't have, it is a win day for me. So, there we go. I'm going to put these down so that they have this border all the way around with the white cardstock. And then I'm going to, what am I doing here? Oh, gotta add a little bit more adhesive. Gotta keep the paper down a little bit more. So I'm just looking and I'm like, perfect. This luggage sticker is absolutely perfect. And it doesn't go all the way across the page. There's just a little bit of edge left on either side, and that works for me. Love it. So you might be looking at this going, you're putting an airplane picture on paper with an airplane. You know what? You bet your sweet bippy I am. I love airplane photos. I love scrapbooking them. I love taking them. I love flying. It's a fun time for me, and it brings me super joy. And scrapbooking those photos brings me super joy too. So we're going to make it happen. Now, I did have a little bit of a struggle because I did not want this airplane covered on this side. And I chose this particular airplane photo for this particular layout because, believe you me, I've got tons of them. Because this is an Alaska Airlines airplane that I have a picture of. And the photo here is white and blue, which is similar. Not exactly the same, but similar. So I didn't want to take any other airplane where the airplane was like red. I wanted it to be similar. So I've got these 3D stickers here, and I'm just trying to figure out like, what am I going to put here? I'm having a moment where, the finger tapping comes out because it's just kind of like, what am I doing? Now, you might look at that green and be like, whoa, but I really wanted the photo to stick out. So I know that my background is very busy. I've got the luggage things going on. I've got two different very bold pattern papers going on. I have this, another matte print. I just know that this is a very busy layout. And just to give my photo that little bit of extra oomph and give it that little bit of, hey, look at me, I did this deeper green. Now, the green is kind of repeated on this layout. There's some on the luggage, there's some on the stickers. It's not the exact same shade of green, but it's close enough, and it does give my photo just that little bit of pop that it needed. So I decided to go ahead and rough up the edges of the card as well. I decided not to rough up the edges of my photo. Again, this is just going to give it one other way that it can pop out and be like, boom, this is the photo, because it doesn't have edges like all the other ones, and it does have that bright solid color. Now I'm using some foam squares because, again, I'm popping up that photo. I want it to be there. I want you to be able to see it. I don't want there to be any kind of like, oh, what am I looking at on this layout? You might feel that way anyway, because like I said, it is a busy layout, but I like it. So here I am just wandering around. Oh, I was trimming that down a little bit, and my husband and one daughter were in the room with me, and they were like, what are you doing over there? So I was explaining to them that that little gray distresser over there has blades in between it, and you just run the blades over top of your paper and it distresses the paper. And of course, I just vacuumed my room, so now I have little paper fibers again everywhere, but that is okay. Decided I needed to pop dot these little luggage stickers, and I found this great sticker with the geotag on it and thought that that would be perfect up there as well. Now originally I was going to overlap that little globe and build something up at the top. The globe comes off the page. It does make it onto the page, it just scoots down a little bit, not exactly where I had it at first glance. So I'm going to use these 3D stickers and pop them up on the flat sticker where I have the pop dots for. And then I'm like, ooh, I really like this sticker with the airplane and the cloud. So we're going to figure out how to make that happen. So that goes there, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. That's going down on this page because I don't know exactly where to go. And I tried some of these larger words, but it just wasn't, I just wasn't feeling it. I really like that adventure is out there sign, but that didn't make it either. But what did make it were these little puffy, what are these? Like puffy, oh, I'm losing my words, tags. So this one is a 3D tag, and then I'm gonna pull one out of the puffy stickers as well. Added a little bit of extra foam to my suitcases down there just so that they kind of went a little bit better. Now I have some baker's twine here. Could not tell you where it came from, but it is just a baker's twine. So I'm going to go ahead and tie that onto the tag. Yep, there we go, making it happen. I am going to keep those little fibers really short. Now I was thinking about doing some sort of curly hue up here, trying to give it some sort of decoration, but I quickly nixed that idea. I decided no, that wasn't the way to go. Now this is where I pull into the puffy stickers, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This one says air and this one says fun, and that works for me. And plus it repeats the entire lower half of the background right there where I have those airport code stickers in. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Now, since that is a puffy sticker, it was a little bit tough for me to get the baker's twine through. So I just used my good old handy making memories pokey tool and made that happen. So there we go. It says air fun. I'm super excited. The layout definitely is busy, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to add a couple more stickers up here just to give it a little bit more fun. I'm really liking how I'm building this. I'm trying to add some more puffy stickers in because I really like these puffy stickers. They feel really nice. Found a suitcase, so I went ahead and added more to the suitcase over here. As it is, the photo kind of feels like it's tipping a little bit, and for two reasons. Obviously, because I have it at an angle. The second reason is because everything is on the right-hand side of the photo, so all the weight is over there, and it just makes that is the feeling of a photo, is a philo. Did you know that? Just makes my photo feel like it is tipping over a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more underneath of this photo. That way it doesn't feel so wonky off the side of the page. So here's where that globe came down again, and I have these little cork arrows, and Don't know where they are, but I do love me some cork with some travel pages. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It just makes me happy that it's there. I decided to move the sticker over a little bit because it was still giving me that teetering off to the left feeling. And I felt like if the sticker was over to the left a little bit more, it kind of lost that feeling. So of course I'm going to add another arrow in another place, because if I add cork in one place, I can definitely add cork in more places, because more is more. And now I know that my title needs to go here, and I'm trying to think about what I'm going to put there. Like, am I going to die cut some letters? What am I going to do? In the meantime, I grab a Spectrum or shimmer pin, and I'm just shimmering up the BWI and any of the same color blue down here. And then I'm also going to shimmer up this airplane. You don't see a lot of it, but in person, you can definitely see the sparkle on the airplane. Decided to add a little bit more gold glitter. That is because that glitter suitcase right there is really glittery, so needed to add more, because again, more is more. Using some liquid adhesive just to drop that down there, and then of course I'm going to layer up my arrow as well. Oh, just love the cork on the travel pages. It makes me so excited. Okay, so I went through my thickers and I found these gold thickers, and I thought that they were bold enough that you would be able to read them on this busy background. So I just had to make sure I had the correct letters, and good thing I do. So because of the whole airport code theme we got going on here, I am titling my page with airport codes as well, and it's going to be SFO to BWI, which is San Francisco to Baltimore, Washington International. So there we go. I added the little dot there on the gold just to, so if you didn't know that those were airport codes, so you would know that they are two distinct words. And then if you asked about it, I could tell you. So there is my glitter on the airplane. And then I'm like, something needs to happen up here. This needs to happen. I'm thinking, what am I going to add? And you know, you got to touch your page when you're thinking, I got to add stuff. So I'm like, what am I going to add on this page to make it good? And I'm like, yes, I have another one of these gold hearts, and I'm just going to move things around so that I can have everything I had up here. Now, I probably didn't need to have that blue airplane over top of the little cloud thing, but you know what? I really liked it and I really wanted it there, so I just made sure to overlap the heart a little bit. Like I said, probably didn't need it there, but I liked it. And I like airplanes, and I like scrapbooking airplanes, so I put it on there. Changed the position of that geotag a little bit, just ever so slightly. And then that, I believe, is going to do it for this page, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you again soon for another video.